Аюшки всем. Здрасте. Как ваше детективное ничего. Потому что у нас настоящее ничего будет сейчас дальше. Закончилось у нас, короче, тем, что мы проникли в логово волка местного О'Лири, который заправляет всем и держит у всех себя в карманах. Вот. Да, Пашка, спасибо. Здорово. Сейчас будем получать по лицу. Ну да, так всегда случается, когда тебя отделают. Просто посмотри на его плечи. Как его отделать могут? Это он FBI? Серьезно? Кого ты пытаешься тут на это? У тебя лицо на FBI не похоже. Блин, только не ракетка. Чё? Blackmore. FBI. А, понятно. Исполнение гражданских дел стоит сотрудничать. Лучше подумать, что сотрудничать. Го, короче, немножко поигрозим.
Actually, the real question is, what don't you want the FBI to do to you?
Quick to thread, are we? Not that I'm not flattered, mind you, but I'd appreciate if you were a bit less vague.
Это, я так понимаю, жена этого О'Лири. Позорного волка, который нас чуть не разделал. А зачем мы к ней пришли еще? Там голова зомби, проверяй.
Maybe if we could speak in private.
Alec!
Coming!
You've got 4 minutes, Mr. Blackmore, so... make them count.
Давайте только таймеру не будет. Ложное отношение с Стоуном, контрабанда, договорные игры, О'Лири. Со Стоуном. Нахер нам Стоун, контрабанда? Го про О'Лири спрашивать.
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow, the FBI sure knows what it's doing. So, out of the 100 million Americans who know about that, who did you extort to get such highly confidential information?
The thing is, well...
Okay.
You see, I'd love to wipe out that part of my past, but whatever.
Do you have any regrets?
Ads pay more than trophies. Can you believe it? Being associated with such a shady character could only damage my reputation. Trust me, never get involved with a married man.
Я, в принципе, ладно. Я про все могу спросить.
We're aware of at least 6 rigged games during your first year as a professional player.
And?
You won all of them.
Are you trying to offend me? I give my all on the court. I can't be held accountable if my rivals don't do the same. Go interrogate them. In any case, now I know why you mentioned O'Leary.
Ого, про контрабанду.
We know you smuggle contraband during your international tournaments.
Oh, really? Are you sure? Like, what exactly?
I think she called my bluff. Or did she? Should I follow through or say I was kidding?
Го, короче, пошутим.
I'm convinced you're part of a dangerous international network that smuggles champies.
For a moment there, I thought you were serious. Glad to see the FBI has a sense of humor. You've got my full attention now.
Бой. Не знаю, как это сработало, но, как говорит Ларс, черт возьми, это сработало.
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me.
Don't beat around the bush. We know why you're with him.
Oh, so you like his biceps too?
Desmond O'Leary asked you to seduce Stone. Why?
What? No, I met Al by chance at a party. A party hosted by Desmond O'Leary. No, that can't be. No one is that shrewd. Not even him. Damn, I hate that bastard. Anyway, now I get why you brought up the rigged games and your obsession with O'Leary. What do you really have against him? And don't say illegal gambling.
Ну, в смысле, реализатор убийства, чертов коммуняка. Ну, блин, по крайней мере, то, что он, мать его,
O'Leary
убийца,
is a
нет?
murderer. Every criminal organization has blood on its hands. His is no exception. And we have proof.
Well, what's the big deal? At least it's not a matter of, I don't know, smuggling champies.
On seriousness, more. America can't afford to let anyone
Путейка.
shake its foundations like that. And America's sweetheart can't afford it either. Help us out. Talk to us.
And why should I, Mr. Blackmore? What do I stand to gain or lose?
Я не знаю вообще, как это сработает.
Our country faces
Угрожать
drastic
ей это
problems
бред
that
было
require
бы.
drastic solutions. Do you want
А
to be
подкупать
part
ее
of the
манал ее.
problem or part of the solution?
This is actually quite simple.
Опа, опа, опа. Что это? Что это у нас? I loved you now and forever. Окей. Кек. Так она...
One lucky gal.
You have a light, sir?
The pearly white teeth of someone who barely smokes. Am I making her nervous?
В смысле, отбеливания что, не слышал или что? Тогда, не... Тогда это не было.
I'm almost out of fluid.
Да, я уже стольким людям позажигал все, так сказать.
Wanna know my trick? Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again.
Потому что зажигалка это так сложно, да? Ну,
Almost.
игра! Давай ты не...
Almost.
Гейм.
Don't worry, I'm not making any assumptions about your masculinity.
What?
Don't worry, I'm not making any assumptions about your masculinity.
Камон, мне что нужно?
Will I
Вау.
get to smoke today?
Жесть!
Thanks.
Almost. Руина. Да ты, блядь, эти квиктайм-ивенты, конечно, такие.
I don't know what you want me to
Неплохие.
say. You're trying to frame O'Leary, perhaps rightfully so, but I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Believe me. If I had the slightest...
Неловкий кот, да. Хей, я отыгрываю роль. Все
Do you
нормально.
smoke?
Любимая,
Nice meeting you,
любимая
Mr.
киска
Blackmore.
всей Америки. Мяу.
Did you bring my water?
А потом залетел под диван, зажигалка из-под дивана, короче, в вазу, ваза кверху, короче, и все. Ну, ты понял. Ой, идите нахер со своей дедукцией, вот отвечаю.
America's sweetheart gave you her cigarette? Dear God, she has the hots for you. I
О,
can't
боже мой.
believe you said good old
Лег спать.
Weezy to investigate that stupid walrus while you were hanging out with Helen Moore herself. So, what do you say, you and me, we change places next time, huh?
Your turn. Now tell me, what did you find out?
You're gonna love this. You ready? I've got news, but I happen to also have a
Blacksad.
My husband has disappeared.
What? Who is...
Oh.
Mrs. Colbert.
Last night he got a phone call. He said he had to work, and he still hasn't come back. Nobody's seen him at work since yesterday evening. Plus, I haven't heard from you since our first conversation. Do you have anything?
А, что, го правду матку рубить?
I don't know how to put this, but your husband is dead. You must know who he worked for and what he did for a living. This was bound to happen. Mrs. Colbert?
That good for nothing. I'm gonna scratch his eyes out. I'll tear his stupid head off. I'm gonna make him regret.
Вот она вообще слышала, что я сказал?
But what just happened? Is there anything you didn't tell me?
Maybe. But now it's your turn. Tell me about Cassidy. Come on, spit it out.
I didn't find anything suggesting that Cassidy had anything to do with Dunn's murder, but...
That's quite the tale.
But I know Cassidy will be playing poker tonight with one Howard M. Farnham II, a Texas tycoon looking to get his claws on the boxing business. I also know that he and Cassidy have never met in person, and that Farnham, who's staying at the Balford Hotel, hasn't left his room. Apparently, he spent the night with 3 bottles of bourbon. So, here's my incredible plan.
Господи.
I'd knock him out, and then take his place in the poker game. That way, I'll get Cassidy talking. What do you think? Incredible, right?
Если бы не эта отвратительная анимация, это была бы зачетная сцена.
No?
Оу, воу, у меня тут... Момент. Надеюсь, у меня стрим, это... Из телефона не звучал микрофон. Было бы очень awkward. Нормально, спасибо. Понял, спасибо. Ты посмотри на эту комплекцию. Как его делают все, кто его встречает? Вот. Стоило только, короче, вспомнить. Сейчас еще кое-кто меня делает, да? Чисто потому, что у него...
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Какая ваша выпивка? Директор отеля. Давай лучше так.
John Blackmore. I work for Frank Cassidy. He asked me to bring you these bottles so you could choose which one you prefer for the game.
Сейчас бы, короче, обслуживание отеля одевалось бы в такие костюмы.
Well, come on in then.
Getting in Farnham's room was easy. Earning his trust was another story. But I always have an ace up my sleeve.
Сейчас я чувствую...
Blackmore? You okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes, the best way to fake it is to tell the truth.
Чё?
I don't know where to begin.
Я боюсь, что меня снова забьют. Мир развалится на честь, я тоже война. Какой, я, короче, боюсь, что меня снова забьют.
What's to say they won't do it again?
Dang. What about your boss, Cassidy? Didn't he do nothing?
Well,
Налокался,
let's
да.
just say he's taking care of it.
Well, then, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Be thankful you ain't in Texas. Sure enough, you'd have yourself a hole in the head, boy. I'll pray our Lord Jesus so those bastards get what they deserve.
Я хочу знать, как у них Иисус выглядит.
Now, did you know nothing heals a wound like booze?
One of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions of who they should be. But every once in a while, you run into someone so locked in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace, not only to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race. To think I had to impersonate
Человечество, Павел, бомби.
like you. You seem so content, so free of burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you something about my first wife. Woo-wee!
Once I had gained Farnham's trust,
Хорош. Бомбит.
the hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
Господи, что за шляпа? Я бы попытался бы сейчас изобразить Вудпекера, но не буду. Это слишком ужасно было бы.
What can I do for you, sir?
Пытаться вспомнить, я пришел сыграть в покер, я... Ну, как бы...
Howdy. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know you?
Так.
What can I do for you, sir?
Пошли, по-моему, не просто так. Пришел сыграть в покер.
I'm here to play me some poker.
You got the wrong place, sir. Did you miss the barbershop sign above the door? You have a good evening, sir.
Щит.
Wait,
О, руина. Еще раз. Окей, игра, я неправильно выбрал.
Was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
ГГ, да, короче, ГГ. Первая концовка плохая. Концовка называется «Руина». Ну что за хуйня? Вот почему, типа, если я выбрал плохие, ответ нету дальше развития сюжета? Почему я должен выбирать именно те, которые предусмотрела игра? Боже, это так бесит. Короче, ладно, сначала так, потом попытаемся вспомнить.
Howard M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know you? What can I do for you, sir?
Попытаться вспомнить.
Farnham was one hell of a drinker. I had to get the information out of him
Оу.
before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself.
Да ну нахер, как он перепил лося? Да ну нахер меня. О, найдите нужную информацию за отведенное время. Слышь?
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Тихо, тихо, тап. Да, он выливал через плечо.
Yes, I got a Vietnamese shave last time.
No. Please.
Нет,
come
до
in.
того, я
Of
думал,
course,
когда
I remember
они
you.
оба наклюкались.
Take a seat.
Я не поверю, что он... Нельзя, короче, так пить, чтобы другой не заметил, что ты выплескиваешь это все через плечо. Я пытался, поверь. Ну, до поры до времени, по крайней мере. Я понял, что он имитировал. Господи, успокойся. Слышь?
I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
Я понимаю. Окей.
Sure, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
Пытаться вспомнить. Я откуда знаю?
Yeah, sure enough, booze put the nail on the coffin of my first marriage. You know, the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage, too. You know what
Ну,
I
в принципе,
did?
ладно, из-за такого носа он мог и не видеть.
Same old with several mistresses. So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers. Even if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you.
В рабстве у Кэссиди за покерную лову?
I'm Cassidy's slave. He lent me the money for a game deposit, and I lost it all. Now I have to work off my debt.
Oh, Cassidy's not your problem, son. It's poverty. Sure enough, I had to pay my own deposit this morning to y'all. And I was just petty cash to me.
Petty
Ju-
cash, to be honest. I asked you how much.
Да твою мать!
Of course, they gave me my receipt. What do you think I am, boy?
Мне нравится это, субтитры
I'll
как сделали.
share. I gotta get somewhere. Just a sec. I'll get it.
Флэшбэк, не отрубайся.
Just put it over. I think I'll be right back.
Тупо дерьмо. Фаста. О, погоди. Кот, ну не тупи. Кот, не тупи, говорю. А, время-то все равно идет. Лол. Окей.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket?
Вау.
I'm
Слышь?
almost certain. But tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
Да какой сам Кэссиди? Это было бы сильно тупо.
Let me tell you a little secret about my first wife, sonny boy. When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, no... Who in the hell? Farnham. My God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
Так.
It's not going to be easy to sound Texan, but I'll give it my best shot.
Ну-ка.
I probably don't need to imitate his gestures during the game, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
Имитирует здорового техасского лося. Ну, шляпа, я понял, игра.
Nothing says Texan like a cowboy hat.
А как же ковбойские ботинки, алло?
I'll
Глупо.
be damned.
Тихо.
With this and that hat,
Я забыл, как они
I really
называются.
look the part.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
So
Да,
besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need?
о бой. О, неплохо. Это мы удачно.
Luckily, there was only one Kinney in Farnham's address book, Kinney Eeks, residing at...
Residing at.
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan.
А, окей.
Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eeks has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
Высокую зачесу валиком, бритье, поведение, стрижку, как у Джона Трейси. Пытаться вспомнить вообще. Так, может у этого посмотреть? Ой, сука. Походу сейчас будет... Иди в жопу! Игра, нет, я не хотел этого делать! Убей! Быстрее, да, приклеить в жопу, все быстрее. Сейчас мое горло будет в зале славы. По-моему, сейчас будет одно
No
ГГ.
matter how superficial someone may seem, there's always a way to win their heart.
Да. Оу.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Farnham. Am I right?
Наш тюремник как раз собирался меня проверить вашему за дедукцию.
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here. He's not as
Это
Texan,
было просто
and I'm
близко.
sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
Sure, but you better take good care of my girl.
My girl.
It'll be my pleasure.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Я надеюсь, мне нужно
Table
будет
and
играть.
guns are in the
Я не
same
умею
house.
играть в
We
покер.
got a lovely night of poker ahead of us, full of smoking and bourbon. So let's get started. Take a seat, Mr. Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing
Господи, этот клюважер просто охеренен.
140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
Ты сделаешь могу, у тебя нет шансов выиграть. Ладно, немножко повы.
Sorry, partner. You ain't got a chance in hell. But look at it this way. You're fixing to learn new tricks.
For better or for worse, I only need one trick. Playing well.
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quids. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to
Армарило
Vegas.
Динго.
Where gambling is legal.
Армарило, я помню, ты из РДРов.
Town's Amarillo.
No, no, that's not it. That much I know.
Sometimes you get the feeling that it's all gone wrong. That you've made a terrible mistake.
В смысле? Так не в лицо. Я такого сказал. Что сразу дробовик-то? Фак.
Sorry, did I say sometimes? Huh. No, that only happens once in a lifetime.
Fuck you, game просто. Еще раз.
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quids. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town
В смысле
called,
В внимательность?
what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I
Неужели
thought they
Дин...
moved all Texan casinos to Vegas.
Серьезно, Динон?
Gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Окей.
Ding dong. That's it.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
Well, casino or no casino, let's just hope he doesn't keep as many aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds,
Frank, show some respect, huh?
the hospitality tycoon, Polly...
Теперь еще заказ...
Tycoon. I just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anywhere else.
Damn it, Polly. Why don't I know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women. They even take our damn names.
Глупо смеемся, если сейчас...
You're too much, Paulie.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool? And I'll buy you a drink. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
Да хорош, господи, гребаная зажигалка. Я люблю бильярд, ненавижу бильярд. Допустим.
Thanks. I love me some pool.
Perfect. It'll be my pleasure.
You looking to start your own pool business, Farnham? This guy here wants to start a boxing association in Texas. Guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
Нелегальный захват боксера-убийца, непокорный тренер, связи между спортсменами. Ну, типа, ну... Наверное, это.
Having to compete with illegal gamblers like that old Leary fella.
Oh? One would almost think that you live in New York, my friend. That son of a bitch killed one of my men and left the poor bastard on my damn porch. But he's a goner now. Ever since the sport I put on TV.
Анимация. Какая же она кривая.
Honest boxes and no shady business. You can't break the law anymore like before. Nowadays, they gotta bribe those big network executives to negotiate for broadcasting rights. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal with a fresh deck, of course. We respect traditions in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve.
Рассказывай,
The
да.
issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
Играть, чтобы победить, играть, чтобы проиграть. А как, короче, мы будем играть, чтобы проиграть?
Damn it! What again?
How many games have you won in a row, Quince?
And here I was hoping that Farnham would steal your championship belt.
Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha!
Oh, hey, by the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Да твою мать, попытаться вспомнить.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother.
Вспомню.
Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands.
Пусть
Now
говорит.
his wife. Women just gotta have their vices. But she's in a rehab clinic now, hooked on tranquilizers and all that.
That's it, tranquilizers. Don't tell me women don't have their vices, too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on, give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective.
Да ну!
Even when you play to lose, it's best to win the occasional hand to avoid suspicion. But with Quince, it was just impossible.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
See what we mean, Farnham?
I still don't get why you keep coming for more, boys. I'm starting to think you all lose on purpose. In which case, you're about to have a blast.
Эй, дробовик нормально возьми.
Poor Farnham came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Связь между боксером, убийцей, непокорный тренер, связи между... Много, наверное, связи.
Those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Al Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with America's sweetheart. Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. You happy now?
Sure thing. Although, there is something else.
Come on, spit it out. I want to play.
Последний. Боксер-убийца, непокорный тренера. Давай.
Homicidal boxers like Bobby
Ра-
Yale.
Как бы раз уже.
That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience gets a kick out of that. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
Блин, актеры, вот, озвучки охеренные. Но анимация вообще просто
They don't even respond
ужас.
to a good old beating.
Лучше способ воспитать техасские мальчишки еще как реагируют на хорошего порка. Boy. Damn kids.
Boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
В смысле, вот? Чё? А? Надо вспомнить, надо вспомнить.
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit.
О, как мило.
Sure, the sight of a millionaire
Перевернуть.
choking on his own vomit
Перевернуть.
had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die.
Да, серьезно.
Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
Что игра? Иди ты нахер. Окей. Какой бред.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
Просто я еле-еле успел увидеть пробел, и все, и ГГ. Отсоси, Quantic Dream.
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. Sure, the sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic
Давай
quality.
меньше звездежа, больше дел.
Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die.
А в смысле, даже если я нажал ничего не делать, это, короче, было бы неправильно, что ли?
Deserving or not, the man would live.
Мне интересно, конечно. Так. У него в заднице бумажник, вот.
Six, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred.
Детская проституция, боже мой.
I won't
Cassidy.
lay a finger on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age. If you
Ну
know what
ты пидор.
Are you alright, Farnham?
Зыринг. Так. Этот кровожор не
That
скажет.
damn eagle represents the lowest scum of our society.
Да ты просто капитан очевидность.
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Фак. Выдать его, сохранить его секрет. А в смысле, какого выдам его? Пусть он нахер тут сейчас просто порвут.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass.
Хотя, наверное, это было бы ГГ.
Quince.
Какая
What the hell are
полиция?
you talking about?
Почему здесь полиция
I
вообще?
bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You lying piece of shit.
Quince?
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
It's 500 more. For washing up.
It's a deal. A good call, Father. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby yell out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture,
Достижение блеф.
call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy.
Ну, это было более успешно. А там типа отпечатки
My only
пальцев.
tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
А как этого техасца никто в глаза, сука, не знает, и все приняли рандомного кота за него? This is some bullshit, you know?
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily beating. A real shame. Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby.
Что-то сильно много смертей. Немного ли крови?
Maybe I should have given myself a beating.
Просто этот грудак, как его просто все мутузят, объясните.
Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please.
Тут должна быть такая табличка крутящаяся. Та-да-да-да-дан! Меня телепортирует сразу в спортивный зал. Потому что горилла у нас щелкает.
When did you get here?
I've been calling you for over an hour.
Calm down. I'll take care of this.
О, да. Мы это
Have you
разберемся.
already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
Опять эта музыка. Just going on and on and on. Так.
What are you doing?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
В секулу была бумажная салфетка, которая пахла сардинами. Че, морж, что ли, к нам залетал? Хера там 3 дедукции. Сейчас мы будем в туп...
Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy. Not that I suspected otherwise,
Так, понял.
but it's obvious they weren't looking for money.
Did they take anything?
No, although
Пистолет из больницы. А, как бы чё?
when you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
Обвинить Соню, не верить Соне, поверить Соне. Ну, типа, поверим.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
Блин, это будет так тупо, если она, короче, убила своего отца в итоге. Оценила ваше доверие. Что-то я не видел, чтобы она что-то оценила.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
Все, подушка в кабинете, да, она. Может, сейчас... Спасибо. Или что, я не все осмотрел? Или каждый раз теперь, чтобы войти туда-сюда, ты будешь стоять, короче, покуривать мне в лицо? Это просто... Давай, игра. А, окей, видимо, все. О, стоп,
Is this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
Это еще кто? Наверх, что ли, подняться? Так, го, короче, это. Повтупляем, так сказать. Господи. Подошва не совпадает. Ну, наверное, она будет как-то совпадать с отпечатом в клубе. Ну да, конечно. Ну не будет же оно совпадать с Алири. Или кот настолько детектив охеренный. Окей. А, вот же. Что, вот такая улика есть. Фак. Ладно. Блин, ну скорее всего Алири, нет? Наверное, с ним надо как-то связать. Да камон, игра. Give me some fucking clue. Да, спасибо. И вот это может быть тогда. Да, охереть. Ладно. Ну-ка. Если связать то, что они как-то... Окей.
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
Да ты просто гений. Целых 3 дедукции. Якобы. О. Окей, но если она его ненавидит, как это связано с тем, что он ей все-таки подарил этот?
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
Блин, такие все, короче, дедукции у него, которые ни к чему не привели. Жанель. Чё столько улик просто дохерища, которые я не знаю даже как связать. Ну как-то это же должно быть связано. Тоже вот эта вот подошва ели вообще никак не должно быть связано. Но, тем не менее, я не могу ни с чем связать. Может, тот, кто выбросил банку, пришел еще раз к нам? Блин, не так немножко. Или, может, убийца как-то связан с этим отпечатком ноги? Да ну меня. Тоже очевидные вещи, короче, не совпадают. Или, может, тело, которое выдает себя за врача, еле пришел к нам. Ну, причем есть документы еле. Так. Где оно? Вот это? Да, ну меня. Окей, ладно, пока оставим это, если возможно. Ну, что-нибудь новое найдем. Оу. Брал джинсовые ткани на лестнице, которая... Окей, да? Нет, игра, я тебе пока не верю, что у нас достаточно улик для дедукции. Спасибо, до сих пор ничего, наша любимая.
Wait here, please.
Упс. Не надо гением быть, чтобы увидеть на это.
Could be a knife wound. The murder was brutal. Ah, damn.
На уж.
I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet."
Ну, типа, да. Первое, что ты будешь делать, это смотреть на пикчу. Ты семью. Пожалуйста, не надо изображать эмоции, ты же кот. Шка.
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
А там как бы еще можно
Good.
было
Do you have the keys?
кое-что
If the murderer didn't find what
разглядеть.
he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet.
Скверненько все получается.
For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
Ага, конечно. Нак-нак. Ну еще разок. Головой. Эй, погоди. Какой-то же гений закрыл дверь.
It doesn't look like anyone picked the lock.
Оу. Только не карточка, я тебя молю. Если я сейчас услышу саксофон, я нахер... Говно. Искусство, на самом деле, гадзимин, искусственная бессмысленность.
Today, everything's an art. So what next? The art of hopscotch?
К чему это было?
Look at that. The guy sure had good taste.
Окей. Про саксофон орнуто кек. Жизнь Гарри Брэдвика, отца бейсбола, Бартоломью... Кто? Неважно. Еще одна улика. Пошли вы нахер все.
As I glanced at the telephone, I remembered the weekly password for O'Leary's illegal gambling operation. Even though I had rejected his reward for telling him about Colbert and his wife, I had managed to make my own dirty money by ratting out the Eagle Pimp during our poker game. How much damage could a small bet do?
Звоните делать ставку. Ого, чё бы нет.
Yes.
Wild strawberries.
Welcome, sir. May I ask for the beneficiary of your bet?
Соня, Джон Блэкмор. Гона, Соня, не
I'd
знаю.
like to bet on Sonia Dunn's behalf.
Event?
Stone versus Yale, Madison Square Garden.
Got it. Amount?
$5,000.
Where?
Го за Бобби.
Yale wins.
Place of delivery?
I'd seen several locations written out in O'Leary's basement, but I could only remember one, courtesy of my new matchbox, La Iguana Pool Room.
All right, sir. Good afternoon.
Я саксофон больше никогда не буду слушать.
It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it. It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things.
А, это квартира Дана, господи, только сейчас понял. Вы внимательный стример.
Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
Окей. Оу. Бесшумный лев. Прозвище Дана. What?
Wasn't Dunn's nickname the Quiet Lynx?
Точно достижение бесшумный рысь.
On a poster at the gym.
Прикольно. Ну и квартирка-то на самом деле топовая. Я такой, тишина, и оно продолжает играть.
He made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
Ой, нет, можно я пошутил. Господи. Закрой нахер этот холодильник, пока мы там в нем карточку не нашли. Сука!
Sardines. It's been open for a few hours.
Оу. Значит, этот мудак сначала тут побывал, а потом к нам попёрся. Опять третья улика. В смысле, третья дедукция. Окей, давайте мы ее в кавычках только поставим обязательно. Blacksad 1 столе открыто. Ну, очевидно, чувак сначала тут побыл, а потом он попёрся. Да. Вонючка, который проник клуб, не смотреть. Да. Окей. Тоже мне улика. Блин, а чё еще за 2 дедукции я должен родить из вот этого всего? Они так не связаны, эти улики, я отвечаю. Ну, это то, что единственное, можно было бы откинуть, то, что, как бы, Ель не является убийцей. Ну, игра такая, нет, это слишком сложно, чтобы родить. Ну, что Алири? Не, вряд ли он является убийцей. Ой, в зёпу, короче. Как оно не... Ой, мать. Только без скримеров.
Empty closet.
Empty. Простите.
You still looked at her every morning? So many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
Окей. О, тихо, не... Оу-ля-ля. Как любезно вставлять блокнотик с важной инфой. Ну, в смысле, игра, ты бы хотя бы предупреждала бы, когда я должен зачитывать за тебя. Ленивая ты жопа, а не игра.
This is too private.
Это было важно.
Is this how he got in? Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
Ага. Подожди, вот. Новая улика, но улика, короче, не добавлена в архив, потому что мозг сильно маленький, не расширенный, простите. Ожидайте апдейта. Игры мозга.
Wow. Could Dunn really afford such luxuries? Or did he only want to impress Mary?
Камера, пожалей.
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management? What's this doing here?
О, Крейг кто? Или что там было написано?
One of the very few
Under your
teen
skin.
idols who only got better with age.
Так, тут мы были. Тут мы тоже были. И мы не были. Если. Что-то пропущено, что ли? Блин. Проходочку пропущено. Неужели стример туннель опять? По крайней мере, косяки двери я не туннелю. Или что мне полагают, сюда можно сваливать? Сколько мы ни херашеньки не нашли тут. Кроме того, что пацан сначала вал тут, а потом пошел. Так, еще коробку сейчас типа чекаю. Nope. Empty as well. Ну, а может, в кухне что-нибудь? Оу. Я даже знаю, что это. Я шикарен. О, стример туннель на самом деле.
Of course. Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this. No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
It brings back... I don't know.
Недобрый, полагаю.
Bad memories?
A pessimist, are we?
It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
Ну, типа знакомы.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Го, короче, сначала
Who's the
сверху.
guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Actually not.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors, which is how he met Spanow. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
But the
War.
war got in the way of that bright future.
Huh? No, I made it big when I came back. Best time of my life. Don't you remember that cop at the hospital? The one who let me in exchange for an autograph? Trust me, nobody calls you Iron Arm if you're just sitting on the bench. Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
What happened to all
А
of
как
that?
нацизм здесь вообще
Sukovsky died
проявляется?
the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home.
Какой расы
He
должны
quit
быть
boxing
нацисты?
and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same.
Иногда
You
поднимаются
see what
такие
I meant with the last day of
вопросы,
summer?
которых я бы хотел бы услышать объяснений.
And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
Как оно вообще здесь представлено
I
хотя
do.
бы.
What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency. But then, something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from
Подожди,
him again.
Митчелл это
I'll do
не
my
та
best.
ящерица... Хотя не вряд ли.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say. Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
Who's calling?
Where is she?
Конечно, у нас там 2 стула стоят, как бы, с винишком. Почему бы не сесть?
You know, it's dangerous.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What? Yeah, sometimes.
Then we're both in the same boat. First time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze.
Господи, что ты только не ненавидела?
Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You've realized just how much you really loved him.
I guess so. But that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
The more you hate, the worse you feel.
You think I don't know that? I need someone to blame.
Да мне положить, помог он или нет? Глупая эта игра. В смысле? Можете ненавидеть меня, я найду того. Агу, короче, вы будете ненавидеть меня.
Me. A good detective would have found the killer by now.
О,
That's nonsense.
боже.
You've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself.
Самостязание, это ж так аттрактив.
No, you have such good qualities.
О боже ж мой. Какая она ни разу не добрая.
You're as smart as you are kind.
That's what my father used to say. Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the letter, but I'm a detective.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes, the thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help.
Фотографированных блюд, он продал свою квартиру, детская комната. Блин. С чего бы начать? С квартиры, наверное.
Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. We'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
My father. Even now, he finds new ways to make me hate him.
Your dad had great taste in music.
You think? Let me guess. The same taste you have, right?
Exactly.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic 5.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Thorpe saved your father?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane.
Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
Ну как бы, come on.
You still have your uncle.
Yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. It was a long time ago.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere.
Походу, это он и является этим врачом.
I saw your old room.
Если он из геккона не трансформировался в игуану. Я хер знает, как тут.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room.
Это болезнь животных работает.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory. It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates.
Типа, зачем анимация, когда есть комиксы?
So, my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina, and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
Окей, какая-то нахер улика вообще, мужик. Так, говорю, про счеты.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern. But I'm glad we agree. I thought you shared my father's taste in music.
Назад
Did the
еще.
abacus inspire you to dabble in finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
Подарок от матери?
A gift from your mother?
From my Uncle Tim. He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either. People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
О, давай еще, короче, пальтишко.
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go. Anyway. Thanks for the company.
Sonia, thank you.
Господи, зачем это я сказал?
Aren't you coming?
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
О, ёжик. Ну, шкатулка, полагаю, с деревом, под которым он закопано. Да, мы же это все слышали, нет?
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
В смысле, нам к этому дереву теперь херачить, я полагаю? О, господи, что ты за животное? О, это то, которое меня отмутузило. Квиктайм ивенты, спасибо.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster.
Господи, как у тебя лапки, я отвечаю, брат.
What a waste of breath,
Ай!
focus, and energy.
Да слышь! Нет! У меня лапки, брат! Детектив безрукий. Я...
Not the lack of credibility in the screenplay.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Да я квиктайм прожал, почему мне наваливают?
When a crook talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie.
Слышь, помочь ему, помочь.
And if he doesn't even say, "Help me, please,"
Сука. Минус копчик. Хуй. Попка в брюках. Хуй. Господи, простите. Я реально, что это за топир какой-то конченый.
What did they say?
nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives.
В смысле потерял? Я все прожал нормально.
Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red.
Слышь, комиссар Рекс.
Up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
Вот, чё, кто? Лукавый.
Cunning.
C-U-N-N-I-N-G. It fits. I hope it doesn't throw anything off.
Что это реально за такое? Это муравед, что ли, какой-то? Похож вроде, у мураведа тоже когти, типа. Блин. Просмотры National Geographic окупаются. Окей. Это была охеренная заметка. А, в смысле, у него только... Единственное было что? Окей. Муравьед не быстрый. Не, я понимаю, да, но как бы... Окей, что имеем, то имеем. О, да неужели, блядь, мы теперь расквитаемся с этой конченой уликой. Эй, чё? Неважно. Жопа у него порвана, не штаны после падения.
Yep. Looks like you were right with cunning. What are you looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
He'll live.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits. Theft, assault, extortion. You know, minor things of the sort.
Any partners?
Always works alone. He's never ratted out his employers, provided they exist.
Господи.
Did you find anything? Is this our man? Do you have proof?
Это фу. 6. А чё так мало? Так, го, короче, подошвы не совпадает нахер. Вот с этим, да? Сюка. В смысле? Раньше я мог сопоставить их, игра. Окей. Are you fucking serious? Ну это же очевидно. Почему игра не хочет это просто сопоставить? Сардины. Где улика про вонь? Неважно. Ну вот же. Оно не совпадает. Давай, капитан очевидный, скажи. О боги. А, вот. Давай, роди, короче, умную мысль.
Looks like we know who tore his pants following Clarice Freeman up to the rooftop.
Почему муравьед, блять? У него же... Ну,
His
почему...
pants have a tear in them. I found a piece of that same
У
fabric
него
at the
же,
gym,
блин,
on the stairs that lead to the rooftop.
скорость передвижения, как у ленивца.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
Что еще? Вонючка, который проник в клуб, не смог найти нужную... Ну, полагает, раз... Ванизм от сардин? Логично.
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
Ой, для собаки ты, короче, такой себе пес вообще. Муравьед проник в клуб домой к Дану. Ты не хочешь сказать, что как бы отпечатки ног? Ладно. Еще разок. Finally, господи, мы избавляемся от этих конченых улик.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
Какая же ты собака конченая. Во, внезапно новые улики. Старые новые улики. Два головореза пытались запугать меня, чтобы я бросил это дело. Один не готов был разрядить мне пистолет. Это к чему вообще? Окей. А с пистолетом что мы свяжем? What? Как это связывается? Ну-ка, давай.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
None of which are conclusive.
He tried to throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He's our man.
No, he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet. Someone is pulling his strings.
Okay.
Could it be Yale?
Какой нахер не...
He's hiding something for sure, but I don't think he did it.
Не, ну да, он, конечно, не убивал Бобби.
His room is empty.
Ой, в смысле Джона, да, да.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times as long. Anyway, he better be fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
Окей.
That's the first I hear of it.
О, господи. Уебище проснулась.
What do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
Кто, короче, плохим, если что, мне за это.
Good thing someone took out the trash.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. I assume you're aware that you're about to be accused of murder, and that thanks to the witness testimonies of Mr. Blacksad and Miss Dunn, your future's not looking too good.
Go to hell, you dog.
Да какую сделку, короче, го подушкой его и
If
все.
I choked you with a pillow, nobody would know. You should already be dead.
Blacksad, stay out of this. Remember who's the cop here.
Ой.
Maybe we can offer you a deal. We know someone hired you to kill Joe Dunn and Clarice Freeman. What do you have to say?
I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing.
Го его ногу сломаем еще раз. Специализируясь на подложных уликах, а твой друг конь так не думает. Поможем. Какой конь?
Your friend the Hellhorse doesn't seem to feel that way. Although I'm afraid he won't be talking anymore.
Shut up, or I'll kick you out. If you tell us who hired you, we'll help you.
What can you offer me?
В живых, сука.
How much is your life worth to you?
Don't pay attention to him, Mr. Lee. We aren't vigilantes. But we can significantly reduce your sentence.
That's a start.
Oi!
It's not good enough. I want in on the witness protection program. New city, new job, new identity. And a clean police record. That's the only way I'll talk. Meanwhile, I want police protection 24/7. I'm afraid that...
Whoa!
Слишком до хера хотел. Ой! Чуть пса не... Кот, ну ты пес. Я же нажал Д. Почему ты нырнул, сука, под... О боги. Как там ивенты какие конченые. Но! Файнали, блядь. Со второго раза получилось. Ай! Минус лицо. Тут ладно, тут я... Тут признаю, что я должен. А ты что, дурак, что ли, с револьвера стрелять? Ну, вот же. Игра. Да ну нахер, с револьвера, с такой дистанции. Ты еще попал. Немножко кот имба, если что.
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's. Unfortunately, the police found nothing on the nearby rooftops. Our best shot at finding the killer was gone.
Убери ты нахер свою конченую зажигалку, достань уже блядские сигареты. А ну, лапки у тебя, сука. Так. Иди нахер, игра.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates, so my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard.
В смысле потокер? Первый раз я зафакапил, потому что игра конченая. Потому что я нажал, но игра такая... В следующий раз, да, я прощелкал. Дальше будешь токсичить, я, короче, на тебе отыграюсь на МГСовском стриме. Не, ну я как бы руина, что ты от меня хочешь? Воу, мать. Воу. Нихера себе. Лю. Это набор постельного белья?
Bing bang!
Hello, Smirnoff residence.
You're dead. No, I got you with my lasso.
Can you quiet down, kids?
Dunn got killed
confessed your crime.
Kids, please.
He'd been investigating athletes for months, including Helen Moore and Al Stone, among others.
Oh.
Dunn's notes aren't all that clear, and I'm not sure what he was after. But I'd say we're facing a widespread corruption case.
Well, if you're right, that could be some dangerous evidence. Bring it here ASAP.
Sure, but there's something important that I need to finish first.
Например.
I wanted to follow a certain lead on my own before Smirnov had the chance to see anything. According to his notebook, Dunn had seen Craig Spano at Sam's Diner just 4 days before his death.
Get out of here, pussy.
Pussy.
I have some questions for you.
Oh, well, maybe I don't have answers for a pussy.
It might have been easier to slap the information out of him, but I decided to trust in a universal truth. Everyone is guilty of something. You don't know who I am, right?
Don't know and don't care.
Санитарный инспектор комиссии по правам потребителей. Ого.
I'm John H. Blackmore from the Consumer Protection Office.
Oh, yeah, right. There are some real freaks around here, so I have to be firm, you know? Have you eaten? Dinner's on the house.
Если не будете обращаться со мной к самими клиентами... Не знаю, что это значит, ну давай.
Only if you don't treat me like the rest of your clients. You have far too many complaints. Will you cooperate?
Sure, go ahead. Your call. Always at your disposal, Inspector. Ask away.
Fear turned him soft and made him talk. Sure enough, Dunn had been there a few days back with a chimpanzee who matched Spano's description. Apparently, the guy still lived with his father.
Вот, почему у них тут анимация лиц нормальная?
For the time being, he was
И разговаривают они адекватно. Почему все игре так нельзя сделать?
Wait a minute here. What does consumer protection have to do with that chimp?
Мой коллега... Пищевого отравления. Как?
The chimp died of food poisoning.
But wait, he didn't even eat.
Which is even worse.
Кек.
Dunn had taken Spano to his place. I wanted to believe that when Randall Lee broke into the apartment, Spano fled to his former address. But where could that be?
Где? Господи, а почему столько дохера улик, которых я уже как бы прошел? Окей. Где он мог быть? Блин, может тут есть какая-то клавиша, короче. Бедная собака. Есть какая-то клавиша, которая может как-нибудь фильтровать еще улики, потому что как бы у меня дохера улик-то не розетованных. Окей. Как это может быть связано? Как? Биография отца бейсбола. О, погоди. Может как-то так? Да твою мать.
I got Gotcha.
Как? Чё? Как он родил это, Гринвуд? Каким образом, блядь? Где вообще сказано? Как-то указывает вообще на кладбище этого...
In the mid-19th century, Greenwood became the resting place to the city's most distinguished citizens. Thinkers, scientists, writers, inventors, artists, businessmen, politicians, police officers, thieves, pimps, and murderers.
Так жопу на кого несете.
Here lie the bodies of the soulless minds that raised New York from the ground up. Now you know where to go to become somebody in the Big Apple.
Ты говоришь, рассуждай, как ты вообще выбираешь вот эти все улики, составляешь дедукции. Рассуждай, давай свои версии. Составляешь вообще как бы рандомные эти картинки, а играть будет совершенно левую дедукцию. И... Ну, только сидишь охуеваешь. Как это так сложилось?
A Celtic cross. Supposedly, the ring keeps the devil at bay by reflecting the sunlight. Really handy at this time of the day.
Fuck you. В смысле, то есть... Это ничего не значит, что я нашел бейсбольный мячик? I guess not. Что-то какое-то кладбище странное. Иди в жопу. Никаких ограждений, просто какие-то рандомные эти... Как это называется-то? Рандомный курган какой-то, во. Тупо разбросанных могил. Ну, может, вот это вот за исключением.
The four bases guarding their father.
Окей.
According to the book I found at Dunn's place, fans of the sport leave baseballs on Bradwick's tomb to pay their respects. It's strange that I don't see any. Maybe they're gone with the wind, or somebody claimed them as part of their inheritance.
Okay. Вот где в книге вообще или в игре где-то указалось на то, что могила... Могила вот этого отца бейсбола... Окей. Херашненький. Ну, блин, в смысле не херашненький? Это же очевидно, нет? Мне типа никуда не надо поставить бейсбольный мячик там.
Still hot.
Свинья какая-то тут мимо была. Мимо проходила.
I've never trusted angels. When they fall,
они становятся дьяволами.
They turn into demons.
Ачивочка. То, что ты сказал пафосную фразочку. Ну ни хера себе. Хорошо, что мы кот, а не какой-нибудь там кросс. Беспалевность сама.
I've always been a New York Warriors fan, although to be honest, they're not what they used to be. Yep, they just haven't been the same without Craig Spano. Joe Dunn met with someone at the diner, close to his gym. Then he took that person to his house, so that he didn't have to live at the cemetery. I would have never guessed the person's identity.
Okay.
I found a baseball glove at Joe Dunn's place. A glove signed by a great star. I couldn't believe my luck.
Че, сигарету, что ли, попросишь от меня? Озвучка? Не? Ну ладно. Ну, когда надо, точнее, когда не надо, она с первого раза зажигается.
Who are you?
Какой ФБР?
I'm John Blacksad, private investigator.
How's Joe?
One question at a time. It's my turn.
Your turn.
Ого, короче, по
Why are
возрастающей.
you hiding here?
Because I fear for my life. Because this is the only place where I feel safe. Because Joe took me to his home. But they went looking for me there too.
What did he want from you? And who wants to kill you?
One question at a time. How's Joe?
What would happen if I told him the truth? Would he lose it? Could I take that chance? Joe Dunn is dead. Murdered.
I told you, Joe. How did it happen?
One question at a time. My turn. Why did you meet with Joe Dunn?
Because he thought that the same guy who wrecked my career was ruining many others. Because he wanted me to tell him who was behind my decline. Because Joe knew the same guy would go after him too. And he was right. Our old friend, the surgeon.
Окей, где эта обезьяна? Мичо, один из олимпийской пятерки, пытался выдать себя за врача еле. У нас есть Криса. Блин, Тоже мне тут дедукции не надо, короче, просто. Или надо, на самом деле. Охеренные улики просто. Такие, сука, различающиеся. Окей. И с чем мы это свяжем? Ну, Равет убил. Да кого вы рассказываете? И с чем мне связать вот эти две идентичные улики? Может, вот как-то с этим? Может, наоборот, что-то ящерица у нас была в клубе, нет? Неважно. А, окей.
Is Mitchell the surgeon? Is he the person behind all of this? That surgeon you mentioned, is he...
My turn.
Еще одно тело, которое...
I wanna know.
Хер знает, откуда взялось. О. Логично, по-моему.
It's my turn. That surgeon that you mentioned.
Первый страйк.
Photo I got here. Ow. Hey.
Не, ну я не увлекся, но я хочу закончить это. Вот же засранец.
Hey, that toss was... Both my ear and
Здорово, Ларс. Я что-то, короче, это... залип за сценой. Неправильный выбор, да, я заметил.
All of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise or how well he hid, I would find him.
Не, я думаю, в любом случае просто обезьяна бы свалил, да и все.
So, what you're saying is, one, there's a corruption scandal involving all kinds of athletes. Two, our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn, right?
Ну, пока что как бы, почему бы нет?
Every lead I've found points to him.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3. Since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell hired an anteater to get rid of him. Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell killed him to cover his own tracks. And, wait, 4. The key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spenow. Do you really trust him?
Ну, кажется... Особенно S и T охеренные выборы. Сука, просто охеренные.
I think everything he said was true. It adds up and confirms everything I've found so far.
4. No, I mean 5. Dunn was murdered 4 days after taking Speno to his house. If that doesn't make him suspect, makes sense, doesn't it?
Логично.
Yeah, it could make sense.
Ha! Who's the detective now? Let's follow up with the suspects. You told Smirnoff that even though you're sure Yale is innocent, you think he's hiding something. But what about O'Leary? 6.
Угу. Что Лири? Кек, окей. Может, он приказал убить? Ну, это было бы как-то...
O'Leary
Как-то
wouldn't have
правильно.
sent Randall to kill Dunn. He would have dragged him to his basement, given him his little speech, and then killed him himself. Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
What about Cassidy? 7, right?
Господи, сколько тут. Если действует опрометчиво, импульсивно. Как это связать с чем-то тут? Ну нет.
I think it's safe to rule out Cassidy as Dunn's murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through, so he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So, you're right. Mitchell is the one pulling the strings. And you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Well, that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect.
Кек.
But this might just be an American whodunit, where the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
I didn't say that. How did it go with Helen Moore?
I didn't get anything, even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige.
What?
Perfect. Now, time for the interview.
Прикольная сцена переигралась. Сменилась.
So, who goes first?
Теперь что? Теперь за этого играть?
Here's a question for Al.
Горностая, блин. Как вы думаете, что...
In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Yeah, sure.
My Al is going to kick that thug's behind. Isn't that so, honey?
Yeah, well, we'll see. No such thing as a weak rival.
Это голос быка, я
You
понимаю.
are and will be world champion. Next question.
Okay, now.
Го Эллен.
Here's one for Helen.
У вас Лири правдивая и вообще не стоит, вы не боитесь ошибок. Кек.
Can you tell us how much Champies pays you to endorse them?
Sure, honey. They pay me much more than I'd ask them for. In fact, Champies is so delightfully delicious that I'd even do it for free.
Абсолютно бесполезный
Does that
вопрос.
answer your question?
No.
Nonsense. We both know it does.
Moving on. Here's one for both of you.
Что буду про спорт на телевидении, как насчет брака и детишек? Типа, ладно.
How did you meet?
At the party organized by Des...
Al, who threw the party doesn't matter one bit. What matters is that I saw you and you saw me. Our paths crossed and our lives were changed forever.
Now what?
Задать вопрос. Ну, короче.
Time for a picture.
How should we pose?
О, господи. Теннис против бокса, любовники, спина к спине. Был спина к спине, полагаю.
Show me your profiles. Back to back.
Кадрируйте изображение мышью. Нажмите... Что нажать? Окей. Полагаю, она сама...
Wonderful. You two should be models. Okay, one more question. And
Al, honey, can you answer it? I've gotta go say hi to a fan. I'll be right back, Mr. Pulitzer.
Wait. You mean she stopped smiling when that fan showed up?
Yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing these pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd too. So while I continued to interview
Там даже по
Stone,
чешуе было
I
понятно, кто
managed
это.
to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her mysterious fan was. All right, so where were we? Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but I know that someone so popular and honest can draw the wrong kind of attention. There are plenty of people who would love to put an end to her career, so it's not easy.
Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association of New
Блин,
York.
наверное, надо лучше
According to
фотографии
him,
сделать и
only
сфотографировать это.
boxers working with member
Этих
managers
двух.
should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
Cassidy is a great manager, really. No complaints there. And the work he's putting in as president of the association is really valuable. But, I don't know, maybe in this case, Joe Dunn was right. Wait, no. Could you keep that last comment off the record? You know, on the down low.
My lips are sealed.
Что можно сказать по голосу? Ну, давай, в принципе, все
In
спросим.
just 12 days, the contender will try to
Не
steal
знаю.
your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Well, supposedly the odds are in my favor, but there's no such thing as a weak rival. And, you know, Bobby Yale might be young and going through a rough patch, but he's had an amazing streak, so I'll do my best.
Let's get that picture taken.
Так. Ниже руки. Подбородок, кулак.
Okay, now raise your head and your arms up like you were celebrating a victory.
Like this?
Exactly.
Блин, у каждого акцент есть.
Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
О, вау. Надо придется особенно аккуратно и строго в определенный момент, ни раньше, ни позже. Да ни хера себе. Окей. Это как вообще? Ай, да ты... Да охереть, это как?
All right, so where were we?
О боже, не, сорян, мужик, уже не
Let's
интересно.
get that picture taken. Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like this?
Exactly. Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll
Забей
take another
просто.
one.
Ой. Да боже ж мой.
All right, so where were we?
Какая же это херня, я отвечаю.
Let's get that picture taken. Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like this?
Exactly. Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
Сейчас вот эту всю череду конченую. Да-да, я знаю, игра. А, да ты, сука, серьезно? Это в какой момент я должен нажать это?
All right, so where were we? Let's get that picture taken. Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it.
Вот так вот. Ай. Да дай мне твою сфотографировать тебя, господи.
Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
Как еще раз? Японский. Погнали.
All right, so where were we?
Помогите, это слишком конченая игра.
Let's get that picture taken.
Кто, сука, это придумал?
Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like these?
Exactly. Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
Как? Как я должен успеть, сука, это нажать?
What's with me today? Don't move, please.
Пожалуйста, если я сейчас зафакаплю следующий, пожалуйста, не дай мне с самого начала начать, иначе я херею. Вообще положить, мужик, что ты думаешь? Мне так похер вообще.
Okay, now raise your head and your arms up like you were celebrating a victory.
Like these?
Вот так вот, да.
What's up with me? Stand still. I'll take it again. I can't seem to get it right. Don't move.
Пожалуйста, можно автосейвы делать каждый раз, когда я успеваю это сделать?
Finally, we're all set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look.
Фотограф ты, конечно.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him. You know, I thought he'd be cocky, but he didn't seem too convinced about beating Yale.
Well, maybe he's got reasons to doubt.
Look
at his hand. Is he pulling something out of Moore's purse? Or putting it in?
I nailed it, didn't I? The perfect couple, leaning on each other. Just like you and me, pal.
Steady there, cowboy. The boxing thinker, the boxing poet. Boxing just might turn out to be the intellectual sport of choice. I think she only smokes when she's nervous. What was making her nervous?
Oh. Давай, мистер очевидность, рожай.
Wait, that's him.
Who?
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously? We got him.
Not yet. I've seen that matchbox before.
Focus, Blacksad.
Iguana.
We need to figure out how to find that Mitchell guy. Hey, pal. Did you hear what I just said? We need to keep looking at all those pictures. We need a clue that'll take us to Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
Так. На этом, наверное, паузанем. Потому что надо немножко еще передохнуть до следующего стримчанского. Минут 40, наверное, отдохну. Надо будет еще настроить микрофон и рогу для Андертейла. Вот, поэтому, короче, сегодня закончим с Blacksad'ом. Я думаю, когда во вторник мы его закончим. Я очень на это надеюсь. Такие дела. И уже, наверное, в четверг начнем другую игрушку, уже более нормальную. В плане анимации, кинематографии и прочего дерьма. Ну, в смысле, хорошего дерьма, а не вот этого дерьма, который дерьмо. Смотреть интересно? Ты наркоман, что ли? Где, блядь, это смотреть интересно? Мне, блядь, это почти иногда не интересно смотреть, кроме квиктайм-ивентов, которые конченые здесь. Не, ну сюжет, по крайней мере, интересный. Меня вообще просто тут дохерища персонажей, которые, блядь, откуда-то берутся, и они как-то связаны совсем. Забей просто вообще. КТЕ смотреть интересно. Какие их фейлю? Чем мне начинать 5 МГС проходить сам, когда я твой смотрю? Я умный. Короче, ладно, на этом с Blacksad'ом пока пауза. Кому интересен Undertale, короче, не расходитесь, продолжим скоро. Так что вот.